Look at that nightclub. Cheops nightclub. That thing's got 4 towers.
Cheops.
Cheopas? Cheops? Let's stay there.
No.
They have a big pool.
That's Party Central right there.
Party Central. Every once in a while, we gotta stop and get fuel for the beast. Don't know if I mentioned the price of diesel, but it's about $2.40 a gallon. Usually just right around 9,000 Colombian pesos. Getting water is something we really haven't talked to you guys about since we've been in Colombia. And the reason we haven't talked to you about it is because it's really been pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean, the water almost everywhere is potable. And so a lot of times, even at the gas station, we can just fill up or wherever. Water has not been an issue. We're topping off the tank.
When I was young, just a boy, dreamed of falling in love with a girl like you. Through the years I thought I found you, but nothing would do. Now here we are. Ooh, I wanna grow old with you. Ooh, you're making my dreams come true. Feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving
So this whole little area is really kind of unique. Again, like a lot of places, it's set up on the side of a mountain, and you can just kind of see the level of different houses and whatnot. I think we're on the outskirts of Pereira. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But anyway, there's a cool modern bridge, and it's just kind of a mixture of sort of modern and rustic, and it's cool. Well, I didn't know if I should turn it
200
on.
meters, turn left onto Avenida Santander.
So at the top of the hill, am I turning left, you think, Curt?
Yep. Yep. Big bump here. Yep. Top of the hill. Still sticking to it. Top of the hill.
Steep.
Turn left onto Avenida Santander.
Be careful here. So we just came through the city of Pereira, and to be honest, we've been through there once before, but this time we came through a little different direction, through kind of the backside, and really saw some of the culture that we enjoy so much about Colombia, but some of the different colors, the bright colors, and these houses on the sort of mountainsides, only accessible by stairwells. It's really cool. All the graffiti and just so many things are so cool about this city. But we're coming down this little river road, or along the river. It's clearly a hiking trail where some people are coming through here, but we're almost to our destination. Super stoked. This is one that we're both excited about. All right, this is the turn to our destination, and even though GPS takes us this way, I'm walking down here, and this bridge, it has a 20-ton limit, so we're good. But it looks like it's a little washed out, so I just want to make sure everything's going to be okay for us to cross. See, it's a little soft right there. Snow just muttered, "Oh, the places we will go," as we turn down this jungle road. It's all potholed up. It's pretty rough, and really just kind of turns off into the jungle. The GPS says it's the park, the reserva that we're going to, is only around the corner. So we'll see. Wow. Okay, so we just came up over this steep hill. Low gear, first gear. And there's a sheer wall right there. It looks like a place we could maybe boondock. And over the river. It's a nice jungly area. We got about 800 meters left to go down this crazy bumpy road to a reserva. We don't know if we can stay here. Actually, we've come to this region without a camp spot. We've gotten pretty comfortable with the fact that we can find a place in a general area, especially in Colombia. People have been pretty friendly, so we'll see. But we don't even know if this place is going to be open when we get here, so we're about to find out. All right, Snow just grunted as we climb this steep path up into the coffee finca, but I think she's kind of having flashbacks of Volcan, Peru, Panama. We were on the Jeep climbing the mountain, so this thing's pretty steep and kind of narrow and kind of just one of those roads you wonder sometimes why
what
we're
are we doing? But maybe when we get up here, it'll all be worth it.
Is the payoff worth it, folks? The $1 million question. This is where that guy told us to go. We're going there.
This might be where
There's
you
nice
have to have
little
a guide,
waterfall
though.
right there.
I mean, we might have.
Look at there, nice waterfall. Let's go down in there.
In
Park
200
right there.
meters, you will arrive at your destination.
200 meters.
Right?
Yeah, these are good soil samples.
There's a drop off though, Curdy. It's okay.
Yeah, just be careful when you're good on this side. Stay right here. You're good on this side. You're way good on this side. You're way good on this side. You're way good on this side. Good job. Good job. Good job.
You've arrived.
Just for
No, Curdy has not arrived. Now they're saying, look at the gringos.
Snow just said we were lost in Nicaragua and now we're lost in Colombia. That was a road to nowhere.
Nowhere.
We checked and we double checked. That is where the Google said the park is, and this is where we hit the bottom on the way in, so we need to be careful through right here.
I think I got a comment.
Yeah, I think you're good under it. I don't think you're as much of a factor. This one I'm a little bit worried about.
It's okay. Oh. What was that?
I don't know, stop and check. So we hit the bottom on the way in, right over here, barely scratched it. We cleared the water tank there by about 2 inches. So, wow, pretty crazy, but we haven't found the park yet. Still looking. Thing is, we gotta head back out of here, but we really don't even know where to head. There's a couple spots out here, so this is definitely turned into a freestyle mission.
favorite kind.
Our favorite kind. So the plan was, I get up early, get some driving in, snow finishes out, we get to our place nice and early.
Everything's great.
Time to relax, do a little editing, and prepare for our beautiful hike tomorrow. Nothing is going as planned. Well, I shouldn't say nothing, but
It's been a nice drive.
we have no idea where to stay. We're going along. It's the time of the ride where G's starting to get fussy. So we are now
Looking for somewhere to camp.
and on the clock. Freestyling. We found a Parkadero.
In a restaurant parking lot that looks good, and we're hungry.
And we found the only person that speaks English in the whole entire town. Actually, there's two of them.
Guys, we are out deep into Colombia. There's no English out here.
But we found out information about the park. It was just mapped wrongly on Google, so we're gonna hit it out first thing in the morning. But first, we're gonna go grab some lunch, and yeah, hopefully we'll show you around this town a little bit too, because it's super cool.
But it's raining right now, so lunch and then back to the van, and we'll go from there. But they made a good turnaround.
Yeah.
They don't advertise.
Yeah, and this is an advertisement. This is just populated by us, by travelers like us.
Wow, look at
So see,
this.
if you look over here, all those green places are places where we're allowed to go.
Oh, okay.
But up here, nothing. There's the sightseeing places, but green is what we're looking for, and there's nothing from.
All right, after a chat with Juan Pablo, the owner of this restaurant,
Who speaks perfect English?
yes, and was our translator to help negotiate our parking spot
Yes.
and show us where the park is. Anyway, now Snow has our first part of her lunch. What do you got there, Snow?
Well, I ordered ribs, barbecued ribs, and it usually comes with French fries and an enchilada. But I asked for, instead of French fries, a bigger salad. So there's my bigger salad.
Looks
It's got avocado on it. That's a good dressing. All right, Curt has showed up. Little salad, little rice, but the star of his plate is trout.
And this has got a, wow, look at the ribs just showed up. Holy cow.
This is gonna be so good. Gracias.
It's so hot and sizzling.
Look
It
at
looks
there.
delicious.
There's my ribs.
And some of my ribs.
Probably so.
Wow, look at this, guys.
But how's your trout prepared, Curt? Do you even know, or did you just get the one he told you to?
I got the one he told me to, but it's got a Colombia salsa on it. So this is kind of one of the traditional dishes. It looks like it's tomato cilantro based. And trout's very popular up here in the mountain regions.
Give it a try.
Can't wait.
Yay. Got a thumbs up because his mouth's full. My turn to get into these ribs.
All right, I had to back clean up on the ribs.
Ribs were really, really good, but I had to be careful with how much I ate because it's definitely a fattier meat than the chicken breast I've been eating for 5 months. But it was worth it.
Yummy.
It was really good. Now we're gonna get some coffee.
So the food was so delicious here at Balu. We're gonna have, well, I'm gonna have some dessert.
I'm
Snow's
having
gonna
a
have
latte.
a
with
latte.
Sweetener, not sugar.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just the surgery is right around the corner, and I am excited.
Look at this guy. Wow, they're
Yeah.
Balu. The Tres Leches, look at that.
Curt is killing me. But guys, normally he does not do this. I encouraged him to get a dessert. Normally he wouldn't eat this in front of me, but it's just too good here. He needed to have one of these. So tell us about it.
And this is my reward. We were freestyling,
Yeah.
struggling to find a place.
And here we
And
are.
here
Our
we
work
are.
is magic, and we got a great place.
I always love a Tres Leches. We also got a tip on a traditional Colombian breakfast, which I'm going to try tomorrow. Pastry.
That is Curt's happy face right there.
This is terrible, Snow. You would hate this. You would hate this. The cream is absolutely delicious. The cake is so moist and milky and
All right, stop it.
chocolatey and
Just eat
delicious.
it. Just eat it.
So good.
Stop it
So good.
before I change my mind. So our coffee just showed up. I have not tried it yet. I know it's going to be good, but I wanted to show y'all my dessert.
I told him we told him she was on a diet, so that's what she got.
We're kidding. That seems to come with every cup of coffee, but I'm calling it my dessert.
So we're parked up next to this little Balu restaurant, and the parking was 15 mil pesos, 15,000 pesos, which is about, how much is that? It's about $3 or $4 for the parking for the night. And we just had the delicious restaurant or food over at the restaurant. But I'm watching these and it's raining a little bit, but the waitresses or servers, they bring the food out, these little cabanas out here. And they got the umbrellas there. And this is Juan Pablo, the owner, and you can see him helping her out to the car. I've seen him help so many people in and out so far since we've been here. All right, now that I got a full belly, I need to go explore this cool little town. It turns out we're actually back in Florida. La Florida is the name of this town. So one thing I love about this valley is it's another one that mixes the nature with the farmland. And across the farmland, as we came up through here, you could see the coffee plants, but there's also what looks to me like a lot of orchards. We just passed the place that sells wine, homemade wine or whatever. So clearly they have that up here. And I could see from the drone that there was just a lot of other different types of plants and crops grown here. But this place has a really cool vibe, a really neat style. And it's a place that's really kind of trying to bring more tourists in. So they're very welcoming, and it's very cool. So these are the buses, and they run all over the place. We see them all the time. So pretty much to any of these locations at all you choose, you can get public transportation.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between.